Hell! Ancient Greek health. What is ancient Greek health?
I think it's like the medicine you drink when you're sick.
Well, not exactly because this
What?
is.
But this book guarantees it's health. Oh, that's regular health. Wait, then what's ancient Greek health?
Oh, it's very different. You're about to find out.
I'll read it. Fine, okay. Okay, we'll be here to explain what health is, apparently. Okay, so health wasn't really like a tablet or a medicine you drink. It's more of like a diet or a herbal medicine or like prayers or religious.
Another thing is that the people thought that when someone got sick, the gods punished them because they did something wrong.
I'm sorry. Okay, so the first medical school started with the Hippocrates, and it started in ancient Greece.
You created the first medical school in ancient Greece. Don't get anything wrong by thinking that you started the first medical school ever, okay?
Okay, so ancient Greek medicine was like the base of all like modern day medicine. I'm sorry.
Most of the medicine, the herbal medicine that the Greeks used are being used today. Okay. I'm sorry, guys, but he kind of has a reading problem.
Fine, okay. So their health, if someone was like ill, they usually go to this place called the Asclepius, which is kind of like a temple or like a church in a way. But they're like asking God for help to get rid of their ill. And it's known that in the night that God will come into their dreams. And if you see all three of these gods, that you'll be cured forever.
And if you want to know how to spell Asclepius, it's Asclepias.
Okay, so that's all.
Thank you for watching Health from Ancient Greece.
Today, class, we will be learning about ancient Greek food.
Yeah!
Fresh and dried salt had been a delicacy of food rather than meat because meat was frequently than meat. So, the high protein foods, they were actually a lot cheaper than normal food. And, well, boiling and roasting was the main part of their food diet, how they would cook their food. And if you wanted to learn a fun fact, they would eat like some of their food raw, like meat. And if you would come and be a nice person to people, they would a flatbread piece of bread to a kind. And they would give the least edible parts, like the thigh, to the gods, and then they would eat the parts themselves. And since sugar was like really unknown, they used figs and like honey instead. So the only occasion they would have in roasted food was when people would come over to eat. And the popular vegetables were cabbages, carrots, asparagus, and radishes.
Hey class, today we're going to learn about ancient Greece clothing. No. Okay, let's start. So the ancient
ancient Greece, clothing are worn by men and women, but they had different garments. So that means they had different type of clothes that they wore.
I have
Men,
a question.
yes.
Is the same clothes worn by men and women? They are?
Yes.
Okay.
So, the clothes that men usually were called tunics, and the clothes that women were called cloaks.
Cloaks.
Stop repeating after me.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, for the tunics, there is a big armhole right here that's open, and for the cloaks, they say chiton in Greek. The cloaks are sometimes worn by men, but mostly women. So sometimes the men use it only when they're going outside for special occasions.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so in the clothes, what fabric was used?
It was used like wool sometimes made out of horse skin, and there were different types. Greek women wore sandals on special occasions, but most men, they were barefoot, so they didn't have any sandals or anything. Greek women also wore short tunics, which were like up to your knees, and they usually go home. That's it, class.
Class is over, right?
Yes.
Dun dun dun.
This is an example of the clothes that they wore in ancient Greece. So this is a chiton. This is a tunic that men wore. And these are for like children. It's called a smaller tunic. And this is a veil that like older women wear.
Okay, that's the end of our ancient Greek food, clothing, and health. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Oh my God, give me that book.
I'm done.
Okay, good.
Now time for my next book.
Sorry.
I think I read my book though.